Is me you looking for?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, we are connected. Welcome, everyone, to the
Hello, welcome.
Homeazin
So,
show.
ready for another amazing show? And I just saw that Tommy made a tricky question. I think, Tommy, your question will be answered while we talk about our wish list. That's it.
Maybe. Yeah, so Tommy, thanks for stopping by.
And
Tommy,
thank yes.
Tommy says, greetings, Ryan and Marco from sunny Kalamazoo. Looks like a sunny day in Sioux Falls. Today, Sioux Falls is where I am located. And you know what? I haven't even really looked. Let me peek outside. It does look sunny and blue skies out my window. Tommy's question was, what item do you hope is a deep discount on Prime Day? I don't know. Maybe it'll
Well,
be some of our wish list items.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And the good thing, I got some nice live producing gigs lately, so I will get some money to buy.
You're
I
gonna
think
spend all that money.
yes, I will throw it on Amazon. So, welcome all another amazing episode of the Homeazin show. Today we will talk again about some hot deals, about some new arrivals to our studio slash whatever. Also deals, our favorites, and also our wish list, which for sure we want all of the items on the wish list will have amazing deals, huge deals on Prime days. By
Yes,
the way, Ryan, are you a Prime user?
yes. I have
Okay.
been. I've been a Amazon Prime subscriber since maybe almost 10 years, probably
Oh my
about
God.
10 years. Because I remember when I first got on the Amazon Prime, it had to have been around 2012, 2013, because I was working on my PhD degree and I was a student, and I started with the Amazon Student Prime subscription. And then after I graduated and got my PhD, I transitioned over to the regular Amazon Prime. But I do remember I was finishing my PhD, and I finished my PhD in 2015, so it had to have been before that.
Awesome. So this, even though we don't have that thing, I think today I'm gonna copy you, and so we can make the question of the day: why, if you are a Prime user, why did you became a Prime user? Because of the free shipping, fast deliver, Prime Video, whatever. Or you want to look rich?
I think I can answer that one, and we should have this. This should be in. I don't know if there's a way that we can put a sign up for Prime highlighted in our carousel, but I know when I signed up for it years ago, I did it at first for the free shipping, because even before I was a live streamer, we ordered a lot of stuff from Amazon just because we didn't want to run out to the store. So if we needed some sunscreen, we were like, I know we're going to go, to the lake or to the city pool sometime this weekend. We're going to need some sunscreen. And instead of driving to a store and spending $6 on some sunscreen, we realized we could just order it from Amazon and it would show up in 2 days. And it may have been 2 days anyhow before we got to the store to get it. And so we just decided we're going to pay for that free shipping. But once we realized that, Amazon Prime is so great for everybody. Just think about how many times you run to the store to get something real quick. And what we found is that with the 2-day shipping, most things from Amazon can get to my house in about 2, maybe 3 days. Is most of those items, if I just order it now, right when I decide I want it, it'll arrive at my house before I got around to going to a local store and picking it up. And that's what I discovered. So I think we did it for the free shipping. The speedy delivery was like an added bonus that we found out we really enjoyed.
Same here, because, for instance, and I think the subscription here it's cheaper than on that side of the lake, the Atlantic Lake, because I pay, I don't know, maybe around $40 or something yearly. And the fact is, with and the Prime Video, it's a nice thing as well. But I think with the free shipping, it's paid after, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 orders.
Yeah, yeah, and we got it. We do. I do have a couple other comments out here from some of the other viewers. Mr. Moderator, Christina Nietzsche's husband, says he likes to use Amazon Prime to save on the shipping costs. Tony stops by and says, "Hi Ryan, how's everything? Everything's great here." Mr. Moderator says it's $109 for Prime over here. I guess I haven't even checked. Rome is saying hello. People are saying
Hello,
hi to
Rome.
each other.
Hello, everybody.
Tommy has an interesting question, and we can discuss this before we get to why do we name the show the Homeazin Show. But Tommy says, Ryan, do you have a favorite show on Prime Video? And so I was kind of going to throw this one to you, Marco. Do you have a favorite show you watch on Prime Video?
Let me think, because I have Netflix, HBO Max, and
Yeah,
also
and you got to
Amazon
figure out
Prime.
which one's on Amazon Prime.
Absolutely. Oh, let me see. Let me check.
Well, while Marco thinks about this, I can answer this.
Well,
So as
Two and
far
a
as
Half Men, it's a classic.
is that on Amazon Prime?
Yes, it is.
All right. So here's what I would say. As far as Prime created videos, the show, I believe Reacher came out on Amazon Prime Video. It was a mini series. I don't know if you call it that. It was a series. There was like 10 episodes or something like that. That came out, I think, earlier in 2022. I did watch that one. I thought it was pretty good, but it was almost a little bit gruesome for me. So that was Reacher. Other than that, this one, because we have Amazon Prime, we can subscribe to a number of other channels via the Prime subscription. We subscribe to PBS Kids, which is the public broadcasting system, their videos and cartoons that they make. We subscribe to that. I don't know what we pay, $5.99, $6.99 a month for that, because I have a lot of kids, and there's some of the shows there my kids really like to watch. Their favorite one on PBS Kids is called Wild Kratts. And it is these two brothers who, for the past 15 to 20 years, I'm guessing they're roughly our age, Marco, 40-ish now. Maybe they're a little bit younger than us, but they've been making
20s.
videos.
Come on.
You're in your 20s. We're in our 20s. Yeah. Anyhow, they've
Double
been
20s.
making.
I'm on double 20s.
They have been making videos about animals, and they travel all over the world and learn and teach the kids who watch the show about all of these different animals, and it's called Wild Kratts. And now they've made it, and they've part of the show is integrated, turns into a cartoon, and they go on these cartoon adventures, and then they come back into real life, and they have the real animals. It's a cool show, and as a parent, like, you're always excited when your kids watch something that is fun and engaging, and that they want to watch again and again, but it's actually something that they're learning about. So my kids do know a ton about animals of the world from watching the show. So that's my answer for that, Tommy.
Okay, and I will stay with Two and a Half Men. So I think we can move on to one of the most expected moments in the Homeazin Show. Are you ready, Ryan?
I think so, but I missed a whole ton of comments out here.
Okay.
Rome agrees on shipping. Mr. Moderator says it was $99. Now it's $109. Rome likes The Boys, which I believe is a new show on Amazon Prime. I have not watched it yet. Tony and Tommy are having some questions. Tommy says Bosch and the Bosch Legacy. I don't even know what that is. Rome also says The Man Who Fell to Earth. See, some of these shows, I don't. The last season of Dexter,
Please
haven't seen that either.
Save the chat, Ryan, and send it over to me so I can catch everything and then watch
I can't keep up with it. And they say The Boys is already on season 3. I don't know. Let's go on to why do we call this the Homeazin show? Evidently, I need to spend more time watching Prime Video.
So do I. And now it's time for the most expected moment of this show. The time when Ryan Swanstrom and myself, Marco Novo, we explain why our creative department, after years of research and development, came with this absolutely awesome name.
Good.
So grab your popcorns, a comfortable seat, because the announcement is about to be made.
Our creative department, they said to us, can you come up with 3 words that you would like to describe your show? And then we will work with those 3 words to come up with a name. And so Marco and I, we thought really, really hard, and we said, all right, here's our first word. The first word is home, because we started the show about at the beginning of 2021. It was still COVID time. We were both at home, not the same home. We are still at home. I'm at home in South Dakota in the United States. Marco is at home over in Portugal in the United States. But we were both at home, and we kind of thought, we're going to target people who are at home shopping on Amazon. So that was the first reason. First word is home. Marco, what's the second word?
Thank you so much for asking. That's a really nice question, Ryan. So the second reason is because both of us, Ryan and myself, we are on Amazon. And I'm almost sure that you, who are looking at us, watching us, having so much fun, which I think you are jumping with so excitement, you are on Amazon as well. And so the second word, it's Amazon. Amazon.com, the most amazing online mall in the whole world. And the main reason is because it has the amazing show each Friday. And the third, the last, but not the least reason, it's because, Ryan,
the show is amazing. So we gave our creative department the word home, the word Amazon, and the word amazing. And our creative department, they took those words and they put them in their word jumbleinator, and they mixed up all those words. There it is. That's what the jumbleinator sounds like, the word jumbleinator. And out spit the word Homeazin. And one of the co-hosts of the show said, this name is fantastic. We're going to go with it. One of the co-hosts of the show said, this is a made-up word. It doesn't mean anything. But the one who said this is a made-up word got overruled, and they stuck with the Homeazin show. And now, honestly, they both love the word. I was the one at first. I was like, I don't think we can go with Homeazin show. I was like, this is a made-up word. And Marco was like, you were going to go with it. And so I got overruled.
Because the reason why I liked most at the beginning the name is because some of the people of the creative department, they are relative to me, so this.
Yeah, he's got a bias.
Yes.
Anyhow, we've had a ton of fun with the word Homeazin. since then. And when we get really excited about something on the show, whether it's a product or a story or something, we will say it is Homeazin. So
Absolutely.
there we
So,
go.
yes, I think it's time for us to start with our sections, different sections. So, we slice it this show in some interesting, amazing, absolutely insightful sections. And the first one, are you ready, Ryan?
Uh, I think so. The people in my chat are still talking about their favorite shows on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Invincible, Outer Range. All of these are giving me ideas, folks. I need to catch up on these. But
Absolutely.
let's jump in to our sections.
So, in this section, and today I want to start because I know that you have, I don't know, as Chris Stone likes to say, you have a gazillion of new products. I only have two. So, if you don't mind,
I do
I'm
have
going
a
to start
lot.
and then I'm going to take a nap.
That's not a bad plan.
Okay, so this week, what I got on my setup first, this awesome book, a big shout out. Let me put myself like this. I'm gonna smash you, Ryan.
Hey,
Win with LinkedIn. This is the definitive guide to leverage your presence in the world's largest professional network. So now you can see that I can read. And this book was made by my good friend Pedro Caramês. He's the responsible of my live stream journey. It was him that back to 2015 invited me to join him on a live show, and then I felt in love with live streaming. He is for sure the most recognized Portuguese speaking specialist on LinkedIn, and I'm pretty sure that in the whole world he knows a lot also about this platform LinkedIn. Okay, hopefully he will be our guest next week to talk about his book. If for instance, if you want to learn Portuguese as well, you want to challenge yourself learning one of the most amazing language in the world, you can do this. You can buy the Portuguese version, ok? Vencer com LinkedIn, o guia definitivo para potenciar a sua presença na maior rede profissional do mundo.
I feel like when Pedro comes on the show next week, you guys are just gonna go off in Portuguese.
Yes.
I'm gonna be the
Then-
lost person on the show, and that's what I'm gonna go take a nap. But honestly, I'm excited to get him onto the show too. I can already think of a ton of questions I have
Absolutely.
for him.
And he, as far as I know, he won't leave you without answer.
Good.
He really knows a lot about LinkedIn. So this is a really nice book, affordable as well. You okay? I can't say for you to go to follow him on LinkedIn, but you can do it as well because I don't want to go against Amazon rules. So I'm not saying to you to find him. Okay, and the second item, and I think I messed a little bit, but I think I can solve this. Is this 5 pack of cable holders? Okay, this, and believe me, I'm really surprised with them, and I think you already know I collaborate with this brand Lamico. Okay, they do pretty nice things. Stop laughing, Ryan.
I'm laughing because Margot. I just keep not getting in touch with Lamico. Marco was
Yeah,
nice
shame on
enough
you.
to put me in contact with them. I just won't get back to them for whatever reason.
I think, Ryan, once you see these clips, I think this will be the click you're needing.
This is going to be the deal breaker right here.
Absolutely. So this is how they look. These nice clips. Okay. They even come with a a replace of a sticker, as you can see. I have one on my desk, and believe me, the other day I stick it to my desk, and then I tried to remove it, and I was about to get the the top of my desk in my hand, but the clip didn't move at all. Okay, I think okay because my overhead camera she died. I don't know why. Let me try to use this one. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, you will see here at the bottom the Lamical branding. And the thing is, it opens wide. So, for instance, you can put a cable as
Right, so you can put a cable in there. Nice.
a, a cable like this one, which is wide. And also, you can put it a more thick,
Thin.
thin cable like this one. As you can see, the difference.
There you go. Very nice.
And as you can see, it's holding properly the cable.
So you get some of those and they hold your cables, and then it keeps, because like if you're charging your phone and you unplug the cable, my cables always fall onto the floor then. And if you have some of those
let
little
me
clips,
see if I can show you where I have mine. There you go. Oops. No, you're not. It's here.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me try to. I think you can see the desk shaking, but it doesn't move at all.
It doesn't come off.
Okay, so these are my two new arrivals. So Ryan, the microphone, the stage is yours. See you next week.
I have one that I'm calling this out to all the viewers who tuned into my show yesterday, and a few of them are maybe still hanging around here. So yesterday on the show and kind of all week, I have had a sore throat. And so yesterday, my question of the day is, what is your remedy for a sore throat? So I got myself some hot cocoa. Yes, it's the middle of June and I'm drinking hot cocoa again. And I said I wasn't going to have it until fall. I like my hot cocoa, so we're just going to deal with it. I've got my hot cocoa. But people suggested, these were the top suggestions. They said, I need to get some honey, but it has to be raw honey. I didn't have any of that. Ginger. I wasn't really sure what to do with the ginger because doesn't it come in like a powder? Do they? I don't know. I didn't ask any questions, but somebody ginger recommended Vicks Vapo Cool Sore Throat Spray. So I went to get some spray and it was not available. Full disclosure, I went to my drugstore near my house to get some of this yesterday, and I was like, I'm going to have some of this spray. And then when I wake up in the middle of the night and then in the morning and I'm really sick and my throat hurts really bad, I'm going to take this. But these are like lozenges. You put them in your mouth and you suck on them and they kind of just numb your throat. Anyhow, they are so effective. You don't even have to use them. My sore throat went away as soon as these came into my house. It was like my sore throat was afraid of the Vicks Vapo Cool. It said, once Ryan gets Vicks, we're out of here. So my sore throat is healed, and Vicks Vapo Cool gets credit for it, even though I didn't even have to use one. Just the mere presence of the Vicks made the sore throat go away.
You saved Ryan's life.
So that was not even a planned new item of the week. Alexa Hill started following. Thanks for being here, Alexa. My name's Ryan over here, over on.
Thankfully, mine is disconnected.
Right over there. I guess I don't know if this is related to that or not, but over there, that is Marco. We host the Homeazin show. I talk a lot about remote worker type of gear and products. Marco over there talks a lot about video, audio, content creation gear. So if you happen to have any questions, jump out in the chat and let us know. I am going through my new items that showed up at my house this week. And a couple of these even happen to be on sale. So I was fortunate enough to have to get in touch with the company named Slice. They are an Amazon launchpad company, which means they're a new company working on some a little bit different, innovative type of products. And here is what they've created. These come in a number of different sort of shapes and form factors. But in short, this is what they are. They are box openers with a blade in here that is sharp enough to cut through tape and packaging material on a box, but it doesn't. See, when you see this, when I rub my finger along it, it does not cut my finger. So it has a blade that's sharp enough for packaging tape, but is not going to cut your hand or your finger. And I think that's pretty cool. So no longer do you have to pull out a steak knife or, one of those razor blades and try to cut through boxes, and get yourself one of these and save yourself the cut fingers, the trips to the emergency room. And so these are from Slice. And this one comes in a little package like this. And when you slide it this way, it actually covers up the blade. And so you can put that in your pocket and not have to worry about getting cut or anything like that. So that is from Slice. I have a couple of their other ones, which may make it on the show at some date. They come in a number of different shapes, styles, and designs right there. So those come from Slice. Oh, I have a lot of new products on the show today. I really don't know what happened to Marco. I thought he was joking that he was going to take a nap, but maybe he really did go to take a nap. Anyhow, I will just keep going here on the show. Tommy says, glad you are feeling better. Well, thank you, Tommy. Tommy said, fantastic. You are featuring more and more of the Amazon launchpad companies. I'm trying my best to feature some of those launchpad companies, and I probably need to reach out to a few more of them just to get some of their products featured a little bit better. Another new item that showed up at my house. I got a tripod. And I will fully admit, I do not know a ton about tripods yet, but I am kind of learning. Here is the one I have. It's got a little crank at the bottom, so you can turn it, which gives you just a little bit of extra height on the bottom. I'm not even sure why that's an issue, but you have a press button right here. Press that, and then you can fold up your legs. Each of these legs does fold up to be a little bit more compact. I do think the whole thing. You can unscrew this part right here. And so then it comes with a little bag that I don't remember where I put the bag, but you can fold this up and bring it on you. Bring it on travels, trips with you, put it in a backpack. The top part of it comes off as well. It does have, I think these are called the shoe mount right there. You can pull that off and back, take that off, and this has got I believe that's 1/4-inch screw that goes into the bottom of camera stands or microphones as well. And you can mount them on there, plus your stand here can adjust to different heights, angles. This allows you to twist it. Anyhow, that is the tripod that I am using. I'm planning to use it for my outdoor shows and activities because I was tired of moving the tripod from my office out there. Because the tripod for my office is like behind my computers and stuff. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. I was like, I should get a second tripod to use. And I am kind of curious, Marco, to know if you're still here. So I'm leaving him some private chat out there. All right, let me catch back up with these comments. Christina Nietzsche is here. She says, Ryan. Gina Capone is here. Gina, I just want to tell you, you have not stopped by the show. I have not seen you on Amazon recently. And just the other day, I think it was just yesterday, in fact, Emily is my wife for those of you who are out there and don't know, Emily and I were talking, and I said, yeah, Christina stopped by the show recently, but I haven't seen Gina in a while. And so my wife and I were like, oh, I hope Gina's okay. Hasn't been that long, like a month or so. But how are you doing, Gina? Glad to see you back stopping by. Gina says, uh-oh, Christina and Gina in the house. Things are going to get crazy. You two are kind of the dynamic duo of losing control on the show here. Marco, he is still here.
I'm here.
Well, that is good. Christina says Gina has been living her best life. Marco, I'm only like halfway through with my new products.
Oh, I saw the. Okay, keep moving.
But you can still jump on in here. All
okay.
Right. Oh man, I got to make sure I see what else is in my new products. Oh, I ordered one of these this week, and I will admit, I struggled a little bit putting this together, and I haven't gotten back out to try to figure it out. I think I know what my problem was, but this is a portable Wi-Fi router. So you can bring this with you and you can connect to a public internet. So maybe you go to a public facility where they have public Wi-Fi and you're like, I don't really want to share public Wi-Fi with everybody else who's here. You get one of these and it turns that public Wi-Fi into your own Wi-Fi network. And you create your own SSID that you connect to and do it that way. So that is what you get. You can also use this as a Wi-Fi extender. I think that was the problem I was having. I was trying to use this at my house, but I already have a couple of other Wi-Fi extenders in my at my house, and I don't think it worked well with those other Wi-Fi extenders. So I need to use this as a hotspot to turn the Wi-Fi at my house to something different, to a different Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to play around with that for a little bit. Not on the show. Hopefully this weekend I'll get a chance to try that out. But I'm kind of excited for that one. Reason being, I want to be able to bring this with me when I travel. And every time I get to a new hotel or an Airbnb or a different location, I just have to configure the internet on this to connect to the Wi-Fi in the location I'm at. And then all the rest of my devices will already be configured to work with this. So every time I go to a new location, I just have to change the Wi-Fi on one device. I don't like going to a hotel and then I have to tell all my kids what the hotel's Wi-Fi and password is because I have a lot of kids. So I have my wife and my 5 kids. And when all 7 of us have devices to change the Wi-Fi on, it would be so much easier to just change it on one device and have everyone connect to this. So I'm excited to try that one out. I just haven't totally figured out how to set it up yet and get it all working.
Wasn't Rome that said that the nice way to put people together on the table was disconnect the Wi-Fi?
Yes. All right. Gina says, life stuff got in the way. It may get crazier soon, but I streamed 2 days in a row and I'm streaming at 1 p.m. Eastern. More craziness. I get that, Gina. We all life does get in the way. And so I wasn't concerned, but Emily and I are happy to see that everything is okay because I don't know, things can happen. And yeah, we're just glad to know that you're okay. But Gina said she streamed 2 days in a row and will be streaming at 1 p.m. So that would be noon Central Time today. Stop by and say hi to Gina. She is one of the streamers out here. So is Christina as well. I don't know. Christina, when is your next show? Gina says, thanks for caring. You guys are awesome. Tommy says, cool new robot tank, ya boom. Ryan, have you given up on Amazon Astro? I've not given up on Amazon Astro yet. And that robot thing at the end, that's my wish list item for today. So we'll get to that later. All right, I have 2 items new, Marco. It's taken forever. Taking forever. Which one do I have highlighted first? The Braun Series 9 Pro. I've been bragging this thing up for probably 2 months since they came out with the Braun Series 9 Pro with the power case. This is why. So I have a bunch of razors at my house. I have a bunch of shavers. And I talk about them frequently on my morning show. But I've never ventured into getting one of the really expensive ones. And this one would qualify in my mind as one of the really expensive ones. $300 when it's on sale, $350 when it's not on sale. I believe it's still on sale today. But it's the Braun Series 9. It comes with the power case. What that means is you can put it in the power case. And this case also acts as a charger for your shaver. So before you leave on a trip, you can plug in the power case. It will charge the case. It will charge the razor in there. And then you can leave your charging cord at home. Just bring your razor, and you get, they claim 6 weeks of shaves. I think that's 6 weeks if you shave every 3 days. You can get 6 weeks of shaves with the S9 Pro. That's a lot of shaving. So you could go on a really long vacation taking just the Braun Series 9 Pro. I have not even tried it out. Full disclosure, it's been here all week and I haven't tried it out, but it is wet dry. One of the features I did not expect that it came with is on the back of it. It has one of those slide up trimmers for your sideburns or the back of your neck if you want to shave there. I thought that was nice because my Braun Series 7 does not have that pop-up on the side. My Series 3 does. The Series 7 does not. But the Series 9 Pro does. Anyhow, we will be finding out more and learning more about the Braun. One of the things I really, really want to know is there was a clear difference when I went from like a $50 shaver to a $130 shaver. Is the $300 Braun Series 9 a lot better than the $130 Braun? So I'll be answering that question sometime in the next few weeks when I fully get to try this out. I feel like I maybe need to get like some beard growth spray or something so that my beard will grow faster and I can test out the razors quicker.
You can shave 2 times during the live show.
Yeah, I need to do something like that. And then
Wild Ryan.
Yes. Oh, we're still getting some other comments out here. Marco is saying hi. And Tommy says, Ryan, on your Amazon Echo show, in addition to family photos, you could have pics of Swiss Miss, the box, the cup with marshmallows. I could. Gina says, Ryan, you have some legit dad items in your carousel today. Those generators, wow, that's some good stuff. You maybe do need one of those, Gina, if you lose power a lot. I'll get to those a little later in the show. Here's my last new item, and it's another razor. And yes, I did buy 2 new razors in the same week. This is the Norelco 7700 because I wanted to compare this one with my Braun Series 7 because they both fall into that $100 and $150 price range, give or take a little bit. They're kind of mid-range shavers from Braun and Philips Norelco. Here's what this one looks like. I kind of like the color. It looks blue. It looks shiny and fancy. It does have those rotary blades on it, so it's called a rotary shaver. 3 of those, and it's got the flip up trimmer on the back to trim your sideburns with, and it comes from Phillips and Rocco. It's pretty cool. Again, I'm excited to try that one out. Haven't really had the chance to, but it is also a wet dry, meaning you could use it in and out of the shower with or without shave gel. Whew. So those are my new items for the day, Marco. Is the show over now?
Okay, nice.
I think that may have been the biggest new item section. That was a lot of stuff there today. I
Okay,
did have a
and
lot.
that's good because you were providing and you're saying to the world that you only own, I don't know, 10,000 shavers.
I now own six electric razors, but I gotta go check outside my door here because my daughter is knocking on my door, so I gotta see what she's saying.
Okay, maybe she's bringing another shaver. So, by the way, don't forget to follow us. Okay, you may find somewhere that button. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, follow us. Okay, it's just tap that button, please. Also, if you are watching, okay, I'm not saying this because I don't know if you are watching on LinkedIn or YouTube. You can find us on marketing.live or ryanis.live. Hello,
My
Misha. How are you?
Marco says hello to you. How are you doing?
Yes.
You're good. She wanted to come say hi to all the viewers out there.
Okay.
Say
Does
hi.
do you have already choose your favorite Prime Day items?
What do you hope is on sale on Amazon Prime Day? What's something that you really want to get?
An ice cream.
My Little Ponies.
My Little Pony items.
Oh, nice.
That's a good choice.
Absolutely.
Good thought there. Hold on, I gotta see what else is going on here. All right. There we go. All right. Gina is saying hi to you.
Nothing long.
LOL. That stands for laugh out loud.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna go back to see mom. All right, I'm gonna take Miss Misha back, Marco, and then
Okay.
Bye.
she
Bye
says bye.
bye. Have a nice weekend. Okay, so I think it's time for us to go to the next section without Ryan. I'm gonna take the whole show and I'm gonna ruin it without
Marco's gonna
Ryan
take over
here.
the show. I'm back. You can't take over the show yet.
I'm gonna break everything on your side. I'm gonna throw some grenades to your side.
I still think we both need to get a microphone, like a handheld microphone, and we need to pass it through the side of the
Yes.
screen over here.
Yeah, we need to do that magic, yes. So let's move on to the next section, which I don't know. Oh, now I know because our creative department just sent me a message. Let's do this. Deals of the day. Deals of the day are, I think it's deals of the day, of the week, of the month. It's up to us. It's our show. We can do whatever we want. Ryan, do you have how many millions do you have?
Millions. I have a lot. All right. No, I probably have three deals of the day. First one up. My shows this month have been sponsored by Generark. They've been nice enough to send me some different products and to test out some of their portable generators and their solar power. This one here from Generark is, I would say, great for two things. One, if you need an emergency backup at your house, it stores over 2,000 watt hours of power in it. You can also power it using an AC outlet at your house, or you can power it with the 2 included solar panels that come with it. But it's on sale today. It's $700 off, I believe. Let me get these numbers right. $690 off, plus there's a $200 coupon associated with it. So you can get this right here with the 2 solar panels on it for under $3,000 right now. It is really cool. I've had a great time with it. I got to use mine like full use a couple weeks ago when the power went out at my house. I plugged my refrigerator upstairs into it, and it can power that. It can send out over 2,000 watt hours or over 2,000 watts of power at one time via the 4 AC outlets. And so I will demonstrate here. I have a Mueller Ultra Kettle filled with water, and this pulls about 1,200 watts of power to boil the water inside it. And you can see, you maybe can't see the dial up here, but there's a little dial that tells me how much power is left in the Generac. And then it also tells me how much power being pulled out of the Generac at the given time. And it says it's 1,204 watts are being pulled out. It will also tell you if you plug in an AC outlet to charge this thing up, or if you plug solar panels, it tells you how many watts are coming in to it. So I think that thing's really cool, but it's on a pretty big sale today. And so I wanted to highlight that and say thank you to Generac for sponsoring the shows and having these items around. I'm hoping to do some creative things with it in the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you want to, you can get it with, instead of just 2 solar panels, you can get it with 4 solar panels as well. And that one's out in my carousel as well. Sale items. All right, I had 2 other sale items. The Gabrielli ergonomic chair has been on sale much of this week and the last week for $246.50. I have 2 of these chairs. Unfortunately, neither of them are in the office today, but they are fantastic chairs. And when this one ever goes under $250, like it is today, I do kind of get excited and make sure to highlight this one and bring it up and talk about it. So definitely take a look at that Gabrielli chair. I think it's really a good chair. Great choice. And then one other item that's out here. This one's been on sale most of the week too, from Anchor. One of the friends of the show, Adam from Anchor, has been on the show a couple of times. I think he's been on Marco's show as well. But This is just one of those USB-C chargers for your phone. It's got 2 USB-C ports on it, 1 USB-A, 65 total watts. They do call it the 735 charger or the Nano 2, but that's the price is down about $10 from what it was last week. So those are the 3 items that I wanted to highlight that are on sale today. So back to you, Marco. And while you're talking about your sale items, I'm going to make my second cup of hot cocoa today.
Okay, shame on you. You're making me jealous. So the first item, it's my mixer. It was a newcomer last week. Last week. So let me show you how it looks. And the thing is, I'm a little bit upset because I bought it, and then 2 years later, they made a deal with them. I think I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna ask them to get the mixer back, and I'm gonna buy it again. I'm gonna return it and buy it back. So, not this. Okay, you can see it here as well. Let me do this. So this is how it looks. Let me hide my name because it's not important. Okay, you can connect here up to 4 microphones or instruments, XLR or 6.25 or quarter of inch jack. Okay, like this one. as you can see. It has effects. You can, and this yellow knob is to bring the effects. For instance, if I just want to use effects on this microphone, I can do this. Let me put this my headphones so I can hear how crazy I'm sounding. So let me put the effects here to work. Hopefully this will work. I think you can listen to some echoing. Hello, everybody. So, welcome to the Homeazin show. Today, Ryan Swanstrom will make two, not one, but two hot cocos. How awesome this could be. Or let me try another one. This is the past Christmas spirit. Ryan, don't be greedy. So as you can see, really nice. And as I mentioned, you can set individually the effects. Okay, not in. Let me re-say it. You can have one microphone with effects and the others without effects at the same time. Like, let me try this. Hello. So let me put this microphone to. Okay, so this one it's working. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the effects on just with this microphone, the SM7B from Shure, and I'm pretty sure this one has effects. And let prefer me this one. Oh, it has effects as well. Oh, yes, of course it has because they were on. So this one doesn't have effects, and this one it has effects. So this could be a nice way to bring some entertainment and joy to your broadcasts, podcasts, wherever. Besides the fact, okay, now it's time to turn this off. So besides the fact that you can bring these effects for different microphones, all of them they have the phantom power option if you want to use condenser microphones with dynamics. You don't need to use. Okay, Tommy, it's asking a nice question. It's asking about channels. Channels, you can simplify its kind of inputs. Okay, it means you can put up to 8 different channels. Four of them could be microphones or instruments. Okay, and the others they could be like, for instance, bringing the sound from uh, well, hi-fi. Oh, how could we call it? Those kind of players or mixers. A CD player, for instance, you can connect it with quarter of inch connections. You can also connect your cell phone because it has Bluetooth. The fact is, when you have connection with Bluetooth, you can't use the USB cable to connect to the computer, and I think this is not a good thing. But this is how it is. And yes, it has a pen dial for the channels. Tommy, thanks so much for asking. Really nice question. Also, you have a channel uh, output for headphones like the one I'm using right now. I think I can listen to Ryan, by the way. Oh, yes, because I have there the speakers. Okay.
Yes, you probably can listen to me.
Yes, that could be one option. And for instance, Tommy, if you have a, it came to my mind now, synthesizer, whatever, those things that do the,
Synthesizer, yeah, yeah.
okay, can connect it. Let me see if I can show you here. Okay, so you can connect that. You have all these channels. Okay, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, and this is where you can plug. Then you have here the outputs. Okay, that's a pretty nice mixer. You have here the knobs. where you can adjust the pen. It's somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's here. Oh, yes, it's this one. Okay, so also you have here the buttons. The red is from phantom power. It's to adjust the gain. So actually, I think they are pretty nice. And here is where you set the effects. These effects that you were listening later or sooner. And here in this white knob, you can change. It has, I think it's 16 different effects. Here you can adjust the level of effect. Now the repeat. Okay, so this can bring more or less effect, and here it's the level of effect. As you can see, lower, higher. Here it's about repetition, repeating the effect. Okay. So yes, I think it's a pretty nice mixer, and the price it's a no-brainer. Okay, because it's pretty awesome. And let me bring another deal. Let me see. Okay, my floodlights. They are these lights that are on my back. They are two floodlights. Okay, let me show you one. Look, it was on since the beginning of the show and a little bit earlier. Okay, because when Ryan comes, I like to look pretty on camera, so I have already the lights on. And after more than 1 hour on, they are not overeating or and with that not burning my hands. So as Mr. Ryan said once, this is good because if you have kids at home, pets, or crazy people, they can touch the light because they won't get burned. Also, you get this stand or something if you want to fix them in a wall, in the ceiling, or in the floor. Okay. Also, they are water and dust proof, so you can use them indoors and outdoors. Think about Christmas lights. I think it's time to think about Christmas. It's there. It's coming right around the corner.
It
So
is coming.
absolutely. And it comes with this nice tiny remote. Okay, they come with two remotes, one for each LED panel, but the thing is, it works on both. Like, for instance, I'm going to turn that off and this one. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Oh, it went well. Okay, some light presets, 120 different RGB colors, which is nice. You can use if you want just white light. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Spooky. I think green goes a little bit better. Okay, and they are pretty nice
Did
lights.
you say those are waterproof?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's pretty. So you could hang them up outside, and if they get rained on, they're going to be fine.
Yes, absolutely. IP66.
I was just thinking like you could hang some of those outside, like in the back or the front of your house, if you've got an outdoor table set up where you like to hang out and maybe eat
And
meals
you
or
can
hang
make
friends.
some, let me see
That's
the
kind of cool.
shuffling option. Okay, hopefully this will start turning lights differently. I think you can see that side
Yeah.
and that side as well. So it started to change colors. And you have also this more kind of shuffling option.
Oh yeah. So they can rotate through some different colors if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
so if you want to make kind of a disco party or something, this may work
Very
as
nice.
well. Yes, they are pretty nice indeed. And the third item, it's this nice cell phone stand. Can you guess the brand, Ryan?
Mm, I'm gonna guess it's a brand that I'd like to reach out to, but I just keep forgetting to do that. Lamical.
Maybe, maybe. So this is how it looks. Pretty nice. And thank you so much, Tommy, with that heads up. Extra coupon on the floodlights, $4. Okay, this will save you some money to buy a shaver like the Braun that Ryan just bought. Halfway, almost halfway to price. Okay, so this is how it looks. It tilts a little bit, as you can see. Okay, it has this tiny button here that you press to adjust the height as well. And my overhead camera just died, so I need to show you. This is a rugged, soft surface. Also, these hooks, they are rugged as well, and the base, so it doesn't scratch or slide on your desk. Overall, it's a pretty nice stand, and having in mind it's all just $11.89. This is again a no-brainer. And look how cute it looks on my desk. Okay, so this was my last deal. I'm so excited with this because it's an amazing deal. I don't know, do you have any comments?
I don't have
Yes.
any comments coming in from my end, but I do have a request. Can we do the favorite section next? I don't know if it was supposed to be next anyway, but can we go to the favorite
Yes, it
section?
is. Actually, it is. And just let me reply to Tommy. He's asking if it's the height adjustable, just the height of the stand. If I make myself clear, for instance, this is the height it can go. So you can put this down, but you can put the stand a little bit down just by pressing this button here, like this. Okay, so the kind of the overall height of the stand will remains, but this the holder or whatever you want to call it goes a little bit down. Okay, and also it tilts a little bit. Hope this will have answered your question, Tommy. Thank you so much. Oops. Oh my God. Sorry, Ryan. Shame on me. What
Oh,
have I done? I killed you.
I'm back. I was gone.
I was I was trying to bring my main camera and I just put myself on full screen.
It's
This
okay.
is this was my ego working. Okay, so now it's time to go to the next section, which is the wish list. Just kidding.
Oh, favorites. Oh, we are so funny here on the show.
Let me share a fun story that happened to me this week. So I was running a live show, a town hall, and it was time to make. I was just on the back stages in the production, and so I had the script and the run off show, and I knew which would be the next person that I need to switch to. And so the lady talking, and they gave me the clue. It's that or the next
The
they
cue.
the cue,
Cue.
yes, the cue as well. And the thing is, the lady who was speaking, she messed, you know. So let's give an example. So the next lady to 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 speak was like Gina, and she said, "So let's go to Christina." And then my brain just turned around, and even though I knew that I need to bend over to Gina, I went to Christina.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that. You could, yeah, it throws your brain for a little bit of a loop.
Yeah, absolutely. And my brain was kind of 1 2 seconds here going round and around, and then I came to my mind. Okay, I know who's gonna be, and that was okay. Okay, so with that said, let's talk about our favorite items, and I'm pretty sure that you want to talk about your lawnmowers and your swimming pool.
You know, no, not
Oh,
today.
come on.
Not today. Today I was excited to talk about this because I got the hot cocoa back out. And so my entire hot cocoa set, I was like, I have to put this in my favorite section for the day. So here's my hot cocoa mug, which I used all winter long. But I would say this would also work very well for a summer mug. This could even be a good Father's Day gift for someone on your list, one of the fathers on your list. I like the Cub. It's a little bit shorter. It insulates very well, but it's shorter and wider so that you could use this for a bowl, maybe to put soup or chili, or this could be your one item you take camping with, and you drink your coffee out of it in the morning, and you eat your beef stew out of it in the afternoon. But there you have it. I fill mine with hot cocoa. That's from Yeti. I love, love, love the Yeti mugs. I have a couple of them at my house. This one is the new Alpine Yellow Yeti mug. They go in the dishwasher. That red one has been washed maybe close to 200 times, and it still looks as good as new. It's gone through the dishwasher 200 times. So they are very good, very sturdy. You do pay a little bit more for the Yeti mugs than some of the other brands, but you get what you pay for in those extra mugs. And so the ability to put it in the dishwasher is fantastic, and I use that frequently. Okay, other item in here, my Mueller Ultra Kettle. And this allows you to heat up and boil water. I'm almost out of water. You can see there's just a little bit left there, but it's the end of the week, and so that's okay. So if you have gatherings, get-togethers where you need to make a lot of water for people, you can fill this up with 1.7 liters, which I think is just around a half a gallon. 1.8 liters is what it says, but around a half a gallon of water, and you just heat it up to boiling. It has a little bit of here is the base plate that heats it up. But once you have it heated up to boiling, it has little tiny legs on it. You can set it on any counter or kitchen table that you want to, and then people can pour out their own glasses of, if they want hot tea or hot cocoa or whatever. But that's the Mueller Ultra Kettle. I've enjoyed having one of those. I had it kind of all winter long, making the hot water for my hot cocoa. And then I totally realize it is not the right season of the year. Rome says that thing's very nice for tea. Yeah, it would be nice. Anything you want to heat water up for. So a lot of people like to heat up their water and then, mix in some tea bags with it or some tea, and it helps you make tea. I think you could put other stuff than water in here, but I've only put water in there because my one downfall on this is it doesn't have a great way to clean it because the whole cap does not come off. You just kind of open the top. So I will mix some soapy water in here and slosh it around. My hand doesn't really fit in there very well, but you just kind of rinse it out. So I've stuck to just water in mine. And the last one is, I know this is not the right season of the year to talk about Swiss Miss hot cocoa, but I got a sore throat this week and I needed a hot drink. on my sore throat. So my wife, the lovely lady that she was, or that she is, went out and got me some extra
Okay.
Swiss Miss hot cocoa for my throat. So I've been drinking the hot cocoa this week again, even though it is summer and not winter. But I had to put it in my favorites today because I was like, it's been a while since I've talked about hot cocoa, and I forgot how much I really liked it. So welcome back to the show, Swiss Miss Hot Cocoa. You've been missed. All right, over to you, Marco.
Okay, thank you so much. And so this week my first favorite item, it's one that it's being kind of, how can I say, on my day by day thing, because I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose fat because I'm a little bit overweight. So I've been using this scale from Renfo, and I'm gonna try it live.
Let's
This
do
will
it
be
live again.
absolutely unbelievable moment. So I'm gonna stand.
Do you
I'm gonna
remember,
change.
like you did this a few weeks ago on the show? Do you remember what your old weight was?
It
Or
was.
or do you not want to share? Have you gone up since then?
It was no. I went down. I went down. Okay.
Okay.
Let me try to put this because I have my. I'm gonna put this on pounds. So when since that day I lost 7.6 pounds. Not bad. Okay, so let me do this. So this is how the app looks. Okay, this was my weight this morning when I made my measure. Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna put this microphone. Kids don't do this at home. I'm a professional guy.
Marco's a pro. I'm just gonna drink my hot cocoa over here while you do the hard work.
Okay, let me see if this is. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Is this microphone working? Yes, it is.
Yes, that's
So,
the right.
hello. Okay, so let's move on. Let me grab this camera. One thing, and so this I think would be a problem for you, Ryan. You need to have barefoot to try this to make the measures. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Let me jump into the scale.
Look at that! Look at that! Here we go.
So
So there you go.
did you heard that? Ta-da-da-da?
I did hear that sound.
So it's when everything is okay. When well, not everything is okay. The weight, it's the measurements, it's done. Okay, so now as you can see, I have here my weight. Let me see. I think this one can.
I want to pause right here for a second to bring this up. You just witnessed live on the show. Marco Novo stood on a scale and pointed the camera at the scale so we could see the weight on the scale. How many Amazon livers can say they would do that?
Thankfully, Christina, maybe it's not there because otherwise she will be like, "Oh, that fat guy!"
I don't know how many
Shame
people
on
would do
you.
that. Stand on the scale. So kudos to you, Marco, for doing that.
Always breaking boundaries. So this is the information you will get. Here it's my weight. And the thing is, when the numbers are red, this means they are not good. Then you have the yellow, which is getting better. And when it's green, it's okay. Let me see if I can show you. Maybe this angle. Okay, you can see here. Here it's my weight. This is that index of dividing your weight for the your height and whatever.
Yeah,
I
BMI, body mass index, is that what it's called?
exactly.
Yeah.
Here it's your body fat percentage.
Oh, that's cool.
Here it's my weight without the fat. Uh, Underskin fat, visceral fat, those the fat that goes then on your tummy and these kind of things. Um, oh my god, I don't know how to say this, so let's move on. Uh, Skeletic muscle, it's that right?
Skeletal muscle.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
That's what you said.
And then uh, muscle. More than 150 pounds of muscle. Can you figure how muscle I am? And also, if you go here, the second item, you see how things are going, the progression or whatever. So this is really a nice body scale, which it's useful, even though sometimes she doesn't give me the news I want her to give me. Shame on my fat scale. And the second item is this camera. Okay, no, it won't be the camera. I want to bring the camera on surprising items. So the second item is my microphone Shure SM7B. And I think the good thing about this microphone, and this will sound a little bit funny, is that he speaks for itself. It's a device to speak to, but the thing is, the way it sounds, it's more than enough a nice thing to have an idea if you want to buy it or not. The thing is, okay, not everybody likes this kind of sound. I really like it. But the thing is, I'm sure that you already saw this microphone with on other broadcasts with more sounding voices, hopefully. But it is a really nice. And for instance, yesterday I was listening to some other people, and the sound was not that embodied. And I think this is one of the nice things about this microphone. It's how embodied and butter sounding the audio is. So this is why I really like this microphone. And thank you so much, Shure, for being so kind to send it to me. Because my Amazon commissions don't allow me to buy a microphone like this. I'm not a Ryan Swanstrom. Okay, and just to finish another, okay, another favorite item, my LED panels. Let me see if I can show you. Yes, you can see them. So this is how they look. As you can see here, it's Ryan. Okay, and here it's me. Well, nice question, Tommy. Let me change the angle. Nice question. Tommy is asking if the Shure work well in the outdoors broadcast. Even though I never tried, I'm pretty sure that it will. Why? Because this is a dynamic microphone. One of the challenges when we are working outdoors is the people talking, some birds, wind, whatever. Having a dynamic microphone, most of those outside sounds will be rejected. Let me show you the difference. Hopefully. So I think this one it's let me turn this one off and now I'm gonna I think you can hear. Let me see if this is
You guys are getting the full test here. Marco
hello.
is
So
going all
this
out.
is how this microphone sounds. Okay, for instance, if I move a little bit away like this, probably you're not listening properly to me. Am I wrong?
We can hear you barely.
Okay. And if I get close to the microphone again, I think you can notice a huge difference. For instance, let me clap my fingers,
Kind of hear that. Kind of.
but lower, low, low.
Yes.
And now I'm going to bring a condenser microphone, okay, which it gives you more detail in the sound. It gives you a more kind of clean or crystal clear sound. But the thing is, it grabs everything. Let me show you. Okay, it's here. So I'm going to clap my fingers again, and you can tell the difference.
Yeah, it's much more noticeable. That.
Let me click the mouse.
Yep, you can hear that too.
And now I'm going to get back to the Shure. I'm going to click also. Can you hear it?
No, you can't hear that for sure.
So that's the thing. And this is not just because it's a Shure microphone. Of course, this will highlight these nice things about a dynamic microphone. But the fact is, probably they tend to, okay, most of the times they tend to work better on outdoor situation because, for instance, when you see concerts and this kind of music events, they use dynamic microphones. Condenser, they are mostly used on studio situations. Why? Because it's a treated environment. There's no echoing, there's no birds, there's no wind. So it's, and they, as I said, they will bring more detail in the voice and these sort of things, even though some music, for instance, Thriller from Michael Jackson was recorded in a microphone like this one. Okay, so if the
Sing it, sing it. Marco loves to break off into sound or into song. I'm sure.
so that's the thing, and thank you so much, Tommy, for bringing that question because it's a really nice question. Today, Tommy, it's inspired making. Okay, it's all the time making good questions. Thank you so much. So let me turn this off. I was talking about favorite items, and the last one is my LED panels. Okay, why I love them? Because before I was using soft boxes, and they are huge things. Okay, you can't almost do any changes. It's kind of raw usage. You turn them on and off, and that's what you can do. Okay, with these LED panels, you can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the color temperature, you can adjust the RGB colors. And as let me quote Chris Stone again, it has gazillions of RGB colors, and also it has different scenes. And you can control everything from your cell phone, which is something that I truly love because I don't need to stand to adjust the lights. I can adjust them while on the fly, okay? Like turn them off and on, okay? And adjusting the brightness, the color temperature, the colors. Let me turn. Now I'm the Incredible Hulk. I'm gonna break everything in this show. Okay. And also we have the scenes like this thunder, paparazzi, party teams. Uh, it's or a police car. I'm really happy with this purchase because they work really well. They have so many features, they have so many options, and you can control them with your cell phone. So these were my three favorite items. I don't know, Ryan, if you're ready to go to the next section. Do you want to pick which one would be the next section?
I I think surprising is the next section.
Yes. Well, but maybe you want to bring another one.
So surprising.
Okay, let's surprise
Actually,
people.
hold on. I had to catch up on the few comments that we missed out on here. So when you stood on the scale, Tommy said you won't see any of the featured creators do that. Bravo, Marco. Yes, I don't know any of the other creators here on Amazon that will stand on their scale and
I
let
know why, Ryan. I think it's not a problem with the weight. Is that because they don't have beautiful feet as mine?
That is true. We might be the only live streamers that co-host the show while we are both barefoot. See, I don't got any shoes on either.
Yes, I think we are creating a new trend. Well, I don't think this would be a trend because I don't see people with the courage to do the same as we do.
Yeah. Anyhow, so I sometimes when I do my outdoor shows am barefoot as well. And Tommy was talking about Marco's strength, and he said, looking forward to a new segment on the Homeazin show called Feats of Strength. The closest thing I can come up with for feats of strength on my show is when I do my backyard mowing show, and I sometimes have to move my trampoline, and I have to pull my trampoline around. I make it sound like I'm a lot stronger than I am when I move the trampoline. In reality, it's not that hard to move, but I do tug it around the backyard and tell everyone how strong I am while I do that. I don't know though, Marco. We could order some of those really large, heavy boulders, and you know the strongest man competitions. Have you ever seen those on TV? On
Yes,
ESPN?
yes.
We could get those large boulders in our office, and we could try to pick them up and put them on our desks.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. Yes.
You know, and then we could try out your back massager thing.
Yes,
We would need it.
absolutely. It's listed in the carousel as well.
All right, let's go to the next section.
Okay. Someone has to clean. Surprising products. We open the box, we try them out once, twice, or thrice, and then we are completely surprised. Ryan, what do you have, my friend? Let
All
me
right.
know.
All right, I'm throwing out my first item. I'm sticking with Generark and some of their products. This Generark Home Power 1. I've had so much fun with these things, just finding different items that I can use to power them. I have been powering my lawnmowers all summer using the Generarks and the Generark solar power. So my entire yard is going to get mowed all summer long using solar power from the Generark, either in the Home Power 1 or the Home Power 2. But here's the Home Power 1, comes with the handle. This is one that I would probably recommend if you want to be mostly mobile with your generator. It provides 1,000 watts of power in the 3 AC outlets. It also has 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As, and an DC car charging port there. Your solar panels or your regular AC outlet, you can charge it. Plug in up here. It's got a screen that tells you we're at 78%. There's no watts going in or out. That is the Home Power 1. I've just had so much fun with it, and my kids make fun of me now because I use the word clean, renewable energy all the time. Here's the solar panels that you have for it, for the Home Power 1. These are pretty nice. They have nice little handles. This set, highly mobile, easy to carry, easy to bring along with you. If you want to use it for camping or put one in your motorhome or just have one at your house in case you need some emergency backup, you could run your refrigerator off of that as well. So there you go. You can get it with the solar panels like I have, or there's an option to get it without these solar panels, which is right next to us in the carousel. That one without the solar panels is on sale today for $7.99. I think there's even an extra coupon code. Yeah, there's an extra $50 coupon. So in total, you'll save $150 off of it. The next item in my carousel, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal here. It is the Miracle Grow indoor plant food. But the real surprising part of this is the idea that you can buy plants, live plants on Amazon. So Costa Farms right now and has plants that you can order from Amazon and they ship you a live plant. The one I got did not come from Costa Farms, but it came from Amazon. Hirsch Farms maybe is who this came from. But you can order a live plant on Amazon. It will arrive at your house in a box. And you take it out of the box. You replant it somewhere else. You set it in the sun. You give it some water. And they grow. Anyhow, this is mine. I have a peace lily. Costa Farms has a ton of different plant options available on Amazon deal, top deal of the day today if you're interested. But I use the indoor plant food, put 1 squirt a week on smaller plants, meaning plants in a less than 6-inch pot, 2 squirts a week if you're in a larger than 6-inch pot. This one's larger than 6 inches, so I try to get 2 squirts a week. But I just thought it was so surprising that you could buy something, a live plant, they ship it to you in a box. And mine came way back in March, maybe. It was snowy and cold the day it showed up. And I took it out of the box, set it in front of the sun, and it lived. And it appears to be thriving. I did set it outside this past weekend to get it a little bit more sun than what it gets downstairs in my basement. And honestly, it didn't take very long. It was pretty hot this weekend. It started to wilt a little bit by mid-afternoon, so I took it back inside and gave it a little bit of water because it was just too hot for it. Tommy says there's a $75 coupon on the Generverse, formerly Generarch solar generator for the homes. And I think there was one other surprising item I was going to highlight. Maybe there's not. You know what? I'm just going to end right there. I think we're good. I thought maybe there was something, but I'll save it for the next section. Whew.
Okay. Let me assemble this because you gave me some good ideas. Okay.
You got to switch our cameras around here. You got to get
I will.
the big main screen. There we go.
So now I'm using this nice Ramfo back massager. And the thing is, my dear friends, I need to do something here just to see if, I need to highlight this nice thing. So the thing is, and it has this, I don't know how to call this, where you put the hands and you can grab it. And
Probably
you can
just
hold.
handles is what I guess.
Okay. So the thing is, you can put them here. But, for instance, if the paint is a little bit lower, you can do this as well. And then, or if it's even lower, You can grab them here, or if it's in the leg, you can grab it as well, and then you can hold it. So this is not only a back massager. Please don't limit this device.
Don't let it limit you.
Absolutely. I think I will be the first back massager coach in the world.
It could be. Here's the downfall when Marco gets out this back massager. He puts this thing on and then he goes into a trance for the rest of the show once he gets that thing on his
Yes.
back and he's like, oh, this is comfy.
And the thing is,
And then we lose him. So try to stay with us, Marco. Stay with us today.
So here it's the button to turn on and off. Hopefully this will work. Here you have the buttons to switch the direction, clockwise and the other unclockwise. Here you
Counterclockwise.
have three different speeds. And here you turn on and off the heating thing. Okay, this button was supposed to work, I think. It's
Supposed to
stuck.
work. And it didn't.
Okay. As you can see, hopefully this is the good thing about doing live shows. Okay, now it's not working, this button. Shame on you.
It happens. You do live shows. things are
Okay.
supposed to work, and they don't always work like expected sometimes when you're doing it live.
Okay, now, oh my God. I turn it off and then it goes on again.
Maybe it is giving you the hint, Marco.
Okay, now
it's like blinking.
off, on. Okay, so
There
as
you
you
go.
can see, this is really nice, and believe it, it's relaxing. And also, when you have it, and well, lately I'm not using it because I'm feeling better from my back. But the thing, some months ago, I used this often, and when you have it on for a while, like 20 minutes, I don't know, I never made this right time measure, but it's around, I don't know, maybe 3 4 minutes. It automatically will change the direction, clockwise to the otherwise not clock direction.
The other
So
one.
this was for sure a pretty surprising thing. And also you have this wall plug, but it comes also with those chargers to car. I don't know how to call it. This lighter charging plug. So you can use it while you're traveling. I don't know if you can use it on an airplane, but
I don't know.
well, so let's move on to the next surprising item. Let me turn this off. And the next surprising item is for sure this nice camera. And this is me. Hello. Hello. So this camera, I think one of the things you can see is that I have many stuff behind me. but, but I don't have razors. Shame on me. So nice image up to 4K. It comes also with a nice microphone. Let me see if I can show you, not this way, but hopefully this way I can show you that it has here a microphone. Oops. The LCD screen, and this will help you to manage. For instance, I think No, maybe you're not. You can't. But here we have the I have the microphone levels. Okay, you can plug up to two more microphones, XLR or a quarter of inch jack. And if you don't know what a quarter of inch jack is, it's something like this. If you don't know what an XLR is, it's something like this. This could be a nice name for a song. If you don't know what it is like this. Okay.
Yeah, but you have. I think you have to have the music video to go along with that song.
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna ask our creative department to do that because they need to work. They are a little lazy lately.
So so there you go. So maybe we will have our first Homeazin show music video.
Yes, yes, that would be nice. Yeah, let's talk about it. So wide lens 160 degrees. Okay. Also, it has two ways. Why this? Okay, because I'm not using the right camera. Two ways for you to use it as a webcam. So this is why I think this camera could be acceptable, if not good, upgrade if you want to switch from webcams. Why? Because it has a pretty nice built-in microphone, and let me turn it on so we can all listen to this microphone, hopefully. So now the sound you're listening, it's coming from this microphone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for the feedback. So this is the microphone from this camera. You can remove it. Not gonna remove it right now because I will lose the sound, and I'm pretty sure that this would not be nice. So the thing is, you can use this camera as a webcam in two different ways. First way is using the USB cable, which works as well as the power cable. So you don't need to use the battery. Okay, right now the battery is here. Or you can use this camera with a video capture card like this one, the HD60S from Elgato. This will give you a better image. Yes, it does. But if you don't want to spend around $200 with this device, you can go only with the USB cable to turn this Handycam into a webcam. And I think it's a smart move because with this, let me check. I think, well, I don't, it's highlighted, by the way. No, it's not. I'm amazing. So $300, for instance, the B600 from Anchor, this webcam, it's around $220. Okay. With this one, with just some more dollars, I think you will get a better solution. And the thing is, this one will record as well. So you can plug a SD card to record your things. And also, it records separately each audio channel that you use. For instance, right now, I'm using this microphone, which has two channels. If you connect two more microphones, you will get two more audio tracks, okay, which is awesome. So, one thing you can record a podcast with this camera. Well, you can record only the audio or use only the audio, or you can use both. Okay. Awesome camera. Believe me. Okay. Trust me. I know what I'm saying. So these were my favorite items. Let me get back. No, surprising. Shame on me. Okay, so I'm back to these cameras. Are you ready to go to the next section?
I, I think so. Yes.
What do you want to talk about?
I think we have value. I think
Okay,
you get more than what you pay for is about all we have left.
okay, let's go. Ryan, what do you have in this section? You get more than you pay.
All right, I'm going to kind of go quickly through this one because we're always running short on time. This is the Anchor Power Strip, and let's see if I can see how closely I can get it up to the screen here. It's got 12 outlets on each side. It does have 3 USB-A ports on the top of it, an on-off switch. It provides 4,000 joules of surge protection. Mine has an 8-foot cable on it, but I think you can get different lengths of the cables on it. Anyhow, as far as a traditional power strip, if you want a lot of outlets, this is one. I highly recommend this one. I like it. It is on sale today for $26, something like that. So that's one where you get more than what you pay for. And Tommy will tell you, because he has a number of these power strips at his house, when you get these power strips, they magically have a way to just get filled up with plugs. So it happens. If you've got power strips, you'll find things to plug into them. And so there you go. Tommy and I were chatting when Marco always sings. I said, I think Marco wants the singing to be a weekly segment. Tommy says, Marco is a true Renaissance man. He also has a lot of gear. Yes, he does. That's why he's great to host a show with, because he's entertaining and he knows his stuff. Here we go. On to other value items. This one, because of the time of year, and it is, or if you would want these for a Father's Day gift, these Turret Cooler backpacks. I love these things. Great for outdoors. If you like to go on hikes, if you like to, do some little traveling, go out on picnics, things like that, go to outdoor festivals. It is a backpack that is a cooler.
What? Sorry. What is that?
It's a backpack. Marco really likes it when I say that word. It's a backpack, and you can put 30 cans of soda in it. Yeah, it's a backpack. It does have a few different compartments up on the top. You can fit water bottles on each side of it. It does have a bottle opener on the shoulder strap, and there's kind of a hidden pocket right here that your cell phone.
Well, let me tell you something.
What?
Not hidden anymore.
Yeah, it's not hidden anymore. I just told you one of those series, but it's comfortable. It's really great. And I've had a couple of people ask me this week for creative Father's Day gift ideas, and this is one that kind of just jumps out at me. If you have one of the fathers in your life that is kind of an outdoorsy person, likes to get out there and do some things outdoors, this makes a great gift for them. Next up, I think I had one more item I wanted to highlight in this value section. My monitor is on sale today for $173. It's a 27-inch 1080p 75 hertz refresh rate monitor. They did knock the price down about $10 from yesterday. So if you're looking at a 27-inch monitor, I think it's a good one. I have no complaints. Survival Mike is stopping by the show today. Survival Mike says, good morning, Ryan and Marco. This is my work Friday, so I thought I would check to make sure you guys were working hard. We are trying our best, Survival Mike, to make sure we're working hard. I hope you are working hard as well, Survival Mike. So thank you. And Marco, that ends my you get more than what you pay for segment, so we can toss it back to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Survival Mike just said, your best is not good enough. Get back to work. Man, tough audience today. Tough audience.
Oh my God. So just getting back to a question that Tommy made about, is there an app for remote control of the newer? Yes, both Android and both Android and Amazon and iOS. Okay, really easy to connect. And there's something about this app. Let me show you. This is how it looks. I have just three devices. I have four, but right now I'm only using three. And one of the things is that you can control each one of them separately, or you can group them and then you can adjust or set the three or four or how many you have with the same definitions, which is awesome. For instance, I go to the group tab and I can turn them on and off at the same time, and also work around with all the settings at the same time in the group tab, which is awesome. So, getting back to my wish list.
We're not even on a wish list yet.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So, getting back to you get more than you pay. First is the Stream Deck. And why the hell someone puts a product that it's $250 or almost on you get more than you pay? Because there's a saying here in my beloved country that says that stands that time is money. So there's a device which will save you time, it will be saving you money. Huh? I think this. I next time to these deep thoughts, I think I should put some background music, an
Probably.
inspirational music. Let me do this again, if you don't mind, Ryan.
We should do that again. This seems like one of those moments that maybe it needs a little more care and thought.
No, not this one. So, if you are wondering why I brought this item, which costs almost $250, to this section where you get more than you pay, and you may be wondering, this guy, it's crazy. I'm not. Believe me. There's a saying here in my beloved country, Portugal, that stands time, it's money. And if there's a device that will save you lots of times, it will be, listen to me, it will be saving you money as well. So this is why I really love this Stream Deck, the XL, and what you can do with this. For instance, bring this nice background music. Let me see. Okay, let me bring this camera. So this is how it looks. Here I have all my different camera angles. Okay, I can switch easily from camera to camera, angle to angle. Okay, this is not working. This is working. Okay, as you can see, I need to adjust some things here. Also, I have here, for instance, my sound effects. So this also brings more kind of joy, entertaining to your things. Okay, and you can do, for instance, I use this on my live shows, the sound effects. But there's a friend of mine, the one which will be our guest next week, that uses the sound effects on trainings. For instance, he makes a question and someone asks, right? This will bring some entertaining. Also, you can use this with your favorite softwares like OBS, Streamlabs OBS, also with YouTube, with video editing tools, Photoshop, StreamYard as well. This is a really nice way for you to save time. Again, time is money, and if you have a device that will help, for instance, let me give you an example. Let me give an example that happened before the show started. I asked Ryan his address because I want to send him some flowers and some chocolates.
That is
So
true.
I was asking, and let me show you. I asked Ryan his address, and he needed to type it. Okay, I have here a button, and you can set different uh, text blocks. I have here a button, and when I press this button, this will automatically populate the chat box, the text, the word, for instance, or an email with my address. Just pressing one button, my address, street, uh, country, zip code, and even my cell phone will appear that. Can you guess at the end of a year, with all the times you need to type it, how much time are you saving? Or for instance, on my video descriptions, I have some text, my affiliate links, that they are the same all the time. I don't need to be typing them all the time as well. So I just recorded those text blocks. I just need to press the two buttons because the only limitation is that it goes only up to 500 characters. Okay, and that's what I do. So this will save you time, will ease your creation process, and this is not only for content creators. If you are a remote worker, if you work from your computer, this will save you time for sure. So these are my okay. I only talk about one, right? Shame on me. And the second item, you get more than you pay, is, and I think Ryan will love this one, is my amazing Bonnet battery charger.
Yes.
Why do you get more than you pay? Okay. First, this is one of my best selling items on Amazon. So I think with the commissions I owned, I already got this charger paid. But let's forget this. The thing is, we need to work, we need to live in a sustainable way. So instead of buying disposable batteries, we should buy rechargeable batteries. At the end, I don't know, maybe after 3 usages, they are paid because you will get this charger as well, and this will recharge the batteries over and over again. It charges fast. It charges double A, triple A, C and D type, and also 9-volt battery, which are those square batteries. Okay. You can put up to 4 batteries like this one. This is a double A from Bonai as well. Okay. You can put up to 4 like this, or at the same time, 2 9-volt batteries. Okay. And also, and this is absolutely amazing, it discharges the battery. Sometimes, I don't know if you do this, Ryan, you think, okay, maybe I will run dry, my batteries will run dry, so let me replace it before I get this surprise. I think we all made this. So you can remove the batteries, but instead of recharging from the, I don't know, 1/3, 1/4 of the battery, you can fully discharge it, and this will would be better for their life. Okay, so you can discharge fully the battery, and then it will start from the beginning the charging process, which is awesome. And also, it charges really fast. Okay, I have other chargers, and this one, it's the one that charges fastly, and also has a charging indicator that will tell you if the battery is already full charged or not, which is awesome as well. So this was my last item. So are you ready to go to the next section?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so let's do this. Our wish list. Whew. Ryan, what do you have on your wish list for this week?
I Given the fact that so many new items showed up in my house this week, my wish list got a little bit shorter because I bought some of the items on my previous wish list. But one today that I saw this morning and it kind of jumped out at me, I thought this would probably be a fun thing. My kids and maybe myself would probably have some fun playing around with this. The Yaboom Raspberry Pi robot with camera. It's a programmable robot. You can build this thing together and then connect it to your computer and probably get it to do a number of different tasks and fun things and see stuff with the camera. I just thought this one was kind of cool. It kind of just jumped out to me today. It's on one of the lightning deals today for $105. I thought this seems like a neat product that I would have a lot of fun with. I think my 14-year-old son and I could probably make some pretty cool shows given some of these robots. And maybe when fall comes back around again and school gets started again, maybe my son Trey and I will try to do a few more of the STEM gaming shows where we talk about some robots and things like that. But that's my one wish list item today.
Awesome. It's my turn.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Okay, so one is this monitor, 49-inch monitor. And this week, as I mentioned, I have this event, and it made me think even more about the need of having a wide monitor because I needed to have at the same time at least three windows open in front of my eyes, and with two monitors, I can only have two, or I can have more, but they will turn too little for me. So this is not something really practical. And the second is this Elgato green screen. Why I think this it's nice because it's a foldable roll up. Okay, so it's not like the one I had before, which I sell to my sister. I sold it to my sister because it had a structure and was not really nice to carry it. So with this one, I can have it all the time behind me, and then when I need to use it, I just need to pull it, and there you go. And sometimes it's nice and entertaining to use this kind of uh, virtual backgrounds. Whew! So I think we can go to the next section. Are you ready, Ryan?
Do we have another section? Oh, we do. We do.
Yes.
Yes.
So what do you have for me?
I'm going to look through your carousel real quick. Looking out here on your carousel. Da, da, da. I got to find something good. Let's. I always like hearing about your monitor stands. So let's jump into your Bondtech 2-pack monitor stands. They're even on sale today for $22.90. So let's hear about those.
Okay. So let me change the camera angle so I can show you. Okay, so here they are. One, two, let me see if with this angle you okay, I think here you can see a little bit better. There you go. Three different high levels, okay, which is good to make it adjustable. Why did I bought this and I didn't bought those monitor arm stands? Because only because I didn't have the money. No, that because My monitors don't have those threads in the back, so I can attach them to or screw them to. I don't like that word, screw them, to those monitor arms. Besides this is really versatile because you can use them with monitors. But for instance, if I and as I mentioned soon, probably I will get a kind of curved wide monitor, so I don't need to use them. So I can put here, for instance, my printer, and under I can put the sheets. I can put here my record player, and under the records. Okay, so this is something really flexible that you can use in so many different situations. Besides, it's sturdy. Okay, I'm shaking and everything it's shaking but the stand. Awesome. Okay. Light. It looks good, even though I think design is not the main thing about this product, but in the overall, it's something really nice. And for instance, Ryan has a gazillion of printers, so I think this could be a nice way for him to start his gazillion of printers. Back to you, Ryan. Okay,
Yeah,
now it's
I like to bring those up because I think those monitor stands are one of the least expensive ways to optimize the space on your desk because they just allow your monitors to get lifted up and then you have room to put things underneath those monitors on your desk. So those are a great idea. I like to highlight those because in my opinion, we talk about a ton of great things on the show, but those are like simple and effective. And they aren't even high tech. You don't got to be super genius to figure them out. It's just a
absolutely,
little shelf.
absolutely. Well, I think you gave me a cue, so let me follow it.
I sometimes do, but I don't know.
I don't know, just randomly, I'm gonna pick something. Okay, maybe this HP DeskJet printer.
All right. Well,
Randomly,
Margo,
completely.
we haven't talked about printers on the show yet today. Here's my DeskJet 4155E printer. And this one would get my nod for my kind of my favorite printer right now. If you're looking for a printer, I think this is a great choice in one. It does, you know, you can feed paper in here to copy it. The paper that gets printed out, you feed it from the back so it can handle thicker cardstock style paper. Coming back to there, it's got the full flatbed scanner on it. Installation was super, super simple on this one. And I've set up a number of printers, and I can tell you this one was the easiest of the ones I've set up. So if you look around here, Marco was teasing me a little bit. I do have 1, 2, 3 printers here. Number 4, I have a little portable printer. And then I have a LaserJet printer, number 5, that isn't even on the screen, and so you can't see it. So I do have a number of printers, and that HP 4155 was the easiest one to set up of all of them. So that is my choice of, well, Marco got to pick the item. That's what I'd say about it. There's the HP 4155.
Okay, and with that, we came to the end of the show. Oh my god.
Oh, I think we did. Tommy says he has Marco's monitor stands, and they were great. Yeah, a great item. And like that one even could qualify in as a Father's Day gift idea for someone. If you know somebody and they have a messy desk all the time, monitor stands, super simple. You don't even have to use them for monitors. I have a little stand back here on my printer. So my printer is on a monitor stand, slightly different one than Marco has, but it's a little monitor stand. I put the paper underneath it. Great way to save some space.
So, time to thank you all for staying there. It was really entertaining and joyful these 2 hours and some minutes. Hope you enjoyed as much as we did. next week we will. Oh, next week hopefully it will be, and I think we can keep you posted during the week about next week interviews talking about Win with LinkedIn with Pedro Carames, the book author, which he's also another Amazon influencer, even though it doesn't do anything. It has only the bet. Back to you, Ryan.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the show. We always consider it a big honor that people are willing to spend part of their day with us. Marco and I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend ahead. And if you're in the United States, have a wonderful Father's Day. I will probably be live later this afternoon. I got some new outdoor furniture for my backyard, so I might do an outdoor show later this afternoon. I will probably be live on Sunday again as well, but I don't think I will be outside on Saturday or Sunday because the weather is going to be near 100 degrees outside in South Dakota this weekend. And so I'm going to probably try not to mow my yard in 100-degree weather live on Amazon. I don't want to have a heat stroke live. That would be bad. But then I will be back Monday morning next week with my regular Ryan's Remote Work Hangout stuff. Marco, when do you think you'll be live next?
Next Monday as well.
Next Monday morning, Marco will be live. Tommy
Yes.
says, fantastic Homeazin show. Thank you for the deals. Have a happy Father's
Thank you, Tommy, for stopping by.
And I think there we can wrap it up. So thanks everybody for being here. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.